morning, everybody. This is Leanne, and I'm in the garden again with my boys this time. I won't show you the other one because we are potty training right now, and he does not have pants on. Anywho, just a couple new exciting things going on in the garden. Food? Yeah, we gotta fill their food. They knocked it over and it's empty. Few things are changing. It's pretty exciting. A few things that I've learned that I want to share. It's also really exciting. And I'll give everybody their baby fix. Sorry if you see a baby butt in this video. I'll try to edit it out. First things first, if anybody who is watching has not yet subscribed, please do. Trying to grow this page a little bit to maybe start some sort of a legit blog. It'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's legit. I'm blogging, but yeah. See how sad you make him if you don't subscribe? I will manipulate you with baby crying. Okay, here we go. In this spot, I broadcasted some kale, and I think, oh buddy, I saw some of it sprouted, and now I don't see it anywhere, so I think it got eaten up by something. Oh my goodness. These are the turnips. They are not getting big as quickly as the radishes are. The radishes grow way faster. That's what this is. So some of the radish sap or seedlings are already sprouting their true leaves. Like that one. Pretty cool. And then I have some beets that sprouted too. That's beet sprout. That's a beet sprout. And so on. And over here, if you remember in the last video that I showed, these looked super sad. And now they look beautiful again. Crazy. Also made a mess of their coop. I see a handful of eggs in there though. I think I'm gonna take that crate out that you see right there because it's been falling every time I come out here. It has fallen down. All right, well, here we go. We're gonna fill up their feeder that they're eating out of it like cavemen and give them some water. All right, dude. Let's get this crate out of here because this, I don't think they like it. One. Two, three. See how sandy our ground is? What is this? So sandy. And an unhappy baby. I'm pleased to share, hold on. I'm pleased to share that the anthill that was taking over my carrot bed has been dealt with. So what I did is I mixed powdered sugar this time instead of regular granulated sugar. Everybody knows the difference. Powdered sugar is powder. Blah. That's it. And it works easier in dissolving in the water with the borax, and the whole theory behind it is the ants will take it to the queen thinking it's food because of the sugar, and the borax will kill them, therefore killing the queen and stopping the colony from growing. And that, I guess, is what happened. There's no more anthill in that bed. But the carrots are not growing that quickly, and I just learned that carrots grow pretty slow, so I think I may have planted them too late. But we're just gonna let them grow and see. Maybe we will have some carrots, and maybe I can find something to cover them if it gets cold sooner than I think it's gonna. But yeah. Also, I just found another YouTube vlogger. Oh man, I forget who it is, but they're one of those super popular ones who have like 300,000 followers. Anyway, he was showing how to do a no-till garden bed. And what he did was he took twine and some metal, like tent stakes. Or I guess it was more like landscaping fabric stakes. And he put them in a set of two, each about 1.5 feet apart. Sorry. He put them in a set of two, about 1.5 feet apart. and then another set of 2 about a few yards down, like so it would be marking a row, and you would tie twine. Sorry, this is real life and babies cry. You tie twine and the stakes down the row so it marks where the row is, and then you layer cardboard underneath the twine so that it doesn't blow away while you're working with it, I assume. And then you take compost or dirt or whatever you're working with, which would be one of those, I would assume. And you lay it on top of the cardboard, and the cardboard keeps the weeds from coming up. And I think it might help with keeping the compost from washing away into the dirt. And yeah, so I think I might try that. And I do have a little production of making compost on my own, but I'm not really making enough to fill up the amount of beds that I could put in this space. So I think I might try a row or 2 of that method and see what works better. Because if I don't end up needing to get the material to make a bunch of raised beds, then I won't bother. It just makes it easier to weed and easier to tend to the plants if they're up a little bit higher, so you don't have to bend down. Like, I'm sure you all are aware of that. So that is what I'm looking forward to for now. I need to make like a wish list for this garden. Christmas is coming up, family and friends. Anything garden related. He's asleep now. All right, so now I can get a little bit of talking in. I have learned so much just about gardening and about my own habits by having this vlog that, you know, it's really hard to stick with something unless you're passionate about it. And I think as far as something like hobby related that I do, this is the thing that's stuck around the most. I've loved gardening for like, I think I first got into it when I was 18, but this last year is the first year that I really got a chance to dive in. I am so glad that I did. I was gonna wait because I was having this little guy. We found out we were having him, let's see, Christmas time last year. And I was like, maybe I won't have a garden. I won't spend the money on it because by the end of the time I'd be harvesting everything, he'd be born and I'd be too tired, which was true. Except for I didn't realize out here you harvest a lot sooner than you do from where I'm from. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Most of my plants were done growing by the beginning of the summer or July, and most of that was because I didn't do it correctly, and they all just died kind of soon. And then part of that was because my husband banned me from the garden. He's like, you're too pregnant, it's too hot, you're not allowed to go out there in the middle of the day, which I agreed with him. I probably wouldn't have listened otherwise. Anyways, yeah, I'm just loving it, you guys. I'm really loving it. It's been fun. It's helping me stay healthy. We're getting outside every day. Less time watching TV. It's really awesome. Super cool. All right, let me show you my composting prediction. I took this idea from the MI Gardener. Super simple, but it's really great. Like, you're on a budget. Doesn't cost any money except if you don't have any screws and a drill already, which I'm sure you could borrow one from somebody. All right, and don't mind the mess back here. Okay, I'm not gonna go back there because I got the baby and there's bugs. So, this one, I started my chicken waste, the poop from the chicken coop and their dirty hay I've been putting in there. So that's not going to be ready for a while because I think it takes like a year for that to break down. And this has been sitting for a while. This will be ready to use by the springtime, and I need to turn it again and kind of chop it up, I think. But I'm not adding any more to that one. One of the things I learned that a lot of people make mistakes with composting is they add too much to it too often, and it like messes with the whole process. So you want to like put it all together as close to the same time as you can. So yeah. So the compost is a mix of these pine needles, yard waste, ashes from the bonfire pit where we burned some logs and cardboard, grass clippings, and I believe that is, oh, and kitchen scraps, because before we had the chickens, and before the chickens were really big enough, I was saving kitchen scraps in a bucket under the sink, and that is what that is. If you want to start saving kitchen scraps, getting one of those 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot or wherever, or any kind of bucket that has a lid, it's really great because the lid keeps it from stinking, and you can accumulate enough so it's not like every single meal you make you're taking a bucket out to the compost pile. You can like do it once a week, or like which it did stink once you opened the lid, but you could do it outside and not have it be so overwhelming and not stink your house up. Hey Jack, you gonna say hi? We have grand plans for the space back here if we're ever able to clear it out. It's about 3 yards of property behind this fence that's ours. Stretched all the way down. We would be able to do so much of that space. I could have berry bushes back there. That would be sweet. So beautiful. Aw, giving Alfred hugs. See all these mosquito bites. You see that one? I don't know. I got 2 right there, super itchy. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm trying to be better at looking at the camera. I just have my phone turned around. I take all these videos to my phone. I have it turned around so I can see, make sure that I'm in the frame in a good way. Jessie says goodbye. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I'm in the garden again.